Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 13, and I'm reading from the King James Version. And it says, "If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful. He cannot deny himself." I want to talk for just a couple moments about faithful still. I was thinking this morning in prayer how many times I am unfaithful to the Lord, how many times I fail Him, how many times I sin. And I have to come to the Lord and I have to repent. And I hurt people, and so I go to them and ask them for forgiveness and apologize. I am not always faithful. I strive to be, but I'm not always faithful. But that makes the faithfulness of God even more amazing. You see, when we're honest with ourselves, we know that in us is no good thing. There just isn't. I'm sorry. Maybe. Not sorry. In our flesh, in our own effort, there's no righteousness, faithfulness, holiness, none of those nesses. But the beauty of all of that is that we don't depend on our righteousness, our holiness, our faithfulness. I mean, should we be? Absolutely, as best as we can. But even that is the grace of God. It doesn't matter whether we lose faith in God, He's still faithful. It doesn't matter if our lives are shattered and we make the desperately wrong choice to walk away from Him. He remains faithful, constant, sure. As the song that we sang on Sunday says, He's unchangeable, unshakable, and unstoppable. To the only wise God, immortal, invisible, He remains faithful. For you see, it is His character to be faithful. So here's this morning's just a word from the Word. Don't forget how faithful God is. Even when we fail, He's faithful to cleanse us, to wash us, to walk with us, to sit with us in our sorrow, to rejoice with us in our good times, to walk with us in the everyday situations of our lives. He is faithful. Whether we're faithful or not, He is faithful still. In fact, Paul writes to Timothy and says, God is so faithful, He can't even deny it if He wanted to, and He doesn't want to. He cannot deny His character. That means He's not going to change. His character will not change. He has always been and always will be faithful. Whether you think He's been faithful to you, He's still been faithful. Open your eyes. Look around. If you need to, ask the Lord to show you how He's been faithful to you, because He has. This has been just a word for the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. It is Baby Friday after all, y'all. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.